Welcome to the 90s. We are in Ascot and Kenyans have come in numbers looking very good, well dressed up and ready to enjoy the party. Now at the 90s, these are Kenyans who came to the United Kingdom in the 90s when life in the UK was pretty hard for any Kenyans, when it was time to live together like 10 people in one house. These are the young people who came when they were 19, they were 20, 21, striving for life. But today, we are looking at family people, we are looking at people who are really at the mid of their life and enjoying their life. So we are so excited right now at African Act to really be able to network with Kenyans here at the 90s. It's really an amazing day because it has been difficult to meet up during the COVID time. So the fact that we are allowed to be together today, looking good, dressing up and really saying those beautiful words to each other, it's amazing. So we are looking forward, and as you can see, the numbers is really just striping in its stripe. The hall is full. That tells you how much the Kenyans wanted to be able to meet up. I'm so much looking forward to hear what the Kenyans have to say.
Let me see how many of you went to kindergarten.
Tell us about your experience of the 90s.
It's made me who I am. I grew up, it was a brilliant experience for me. It changed my perspective in life totally. And it's something that I wish everyone would have been able to experience, people that I grew up with when I was a kid.
Let's go. Yes, go.
Hiding there, you know.
You're hiding there, yeah. The nyama choma, yeah.
The ugali.
The ugali, hiding the ugali.
Nice to see you, though.
So good to see you. The Kenyan on the 90s, this is the 90s show. It's a proper, beautiful dinner. So tell me how you're feeling tonight.
To be honest, this is the first time I came. I've come because most of the time I'm either busy or breastfeeding. So this is the time I'm just me. So I've come here to just be just me and meet my 90s friends with the vibe, different people. Yes.
And so far, I'm loving it. What has it been like? The COVID season has been such a crazy season. What has it been like?
Hard, difficult, but at the end of the day, sometimes we just thank God that, we are healthy, we've got jobs. Some of us have lost close family and friends, and it's been quite isolating, to be honest. Tonight,
and you're looking very excited. You're looking really excited. What are you expecting tonight?
I have seen a friend I haven't seen in 16 years. 16 years. So I've just seen her today, and it's just, and I know obviously there's, a couple of them or many more. So I'm just reconnecting. For me, it's reconnecting with old friends. And I think after COVID, this is the best time to start reconnecting with people and just getting back to the community, getting back to what we used to do.
Fabulous. Viewers, you meet people you haven't seen in so many years. That is why Kenyans of the 90s is a link up. Meet those you haven't seen.
Thank you.
Looking forward to such a beautiful day.
The journey is the girl from Jericho, that's me. And we all came the 90s with a purpose. Guys, I'm the Arsenal chef now. The only black woman. It's not easy, guys.
But you've seen a lot of friends here tonight that you saw in the 90s, that you knew in the 90s. You are not married, you are a young man. How do you feel seeing your friends at this time?
It's nice reuniting with them, at least linking up rekindles a lot of things, but let's hope it goes fine because it's good to catch up.
All the way from Swindon, you're here?
Swindon, we are doing great, we are happy, the 90s. Woo!
Fantastic. Why the 90s? Why did you decide to join the 90s party?
Because I came here in the 90s, so I feel like I need to celebrate myself.
Fabulous. Great. What has life been like in the UK for the time? The 90s, I'm looking at almost 30 years or 20 years sometimes.
It's very easy, but this is our life. We have kids here, we brought our kids here. We are now enjoying our lives today. Woo!
Fabulous. She doesn't look like she has kids at all.
We love you.
Thank you.
We love you.
Thank you. It's good to see. It's good to see my people. It's good to see my people. And I see people from Swindon, from Reading, all the way from Reading. I know you. Come on, you're looking so good. I don't want you out of the shot. So, Chairman, yes. The Reading community for the Kenyans, right?
Yes. Janet, I can't say anything better than this. This is where we belong. This is what we want. This is what we miss. This reminds me of Crab Boomerang visions. This is the UK we want. My challenge to you and the organizers is make this a calendar date so that we know every year we are having this before the new year. Love you so much, Janet. Ken, you're doing a great job. We love you. This is great and beautiful.
And for Kenyans who are joining the UK now, because obviously you came in the 90s and you are young.
Yes.
There are Kenyans coming to the UK now, they are young.
Yes.
What advice would you give to them?
What I would say to you, this is a land of opportunity. There are opportunities. The only advantage and difference that you have is we have already set the ground. We've already set the foundation. This is a foundation of your future. So I say to you, young ones, make advantage of this foundation that we've made. The future is yours. Us, we struggled. We were building a foundation. This country is yours. All the best. Tunapenda Kenya pia, lakini hapa mpaka tujivunie. Tupo.
Pia hapa tunajivunia kwa Wakenya hapa in the United Kingdom, all the way from Reading, and you will meet a lot of Kenyans from everywhere. And the voice is the same. Proud to be?
Proud to be Kenyan. Here we go, Kenyan. We love you, Kenya.
Oh, thank you. This is a party for the Kenyans of the 90s.
Yes.
You are definitely not from the 90s.
I'm not.
So why are you here?
I'm here to support. I'm here to see how the 90s crew do it and to learn. You know, we'll be taking over one day, so I'm just trying to see what it's about.
Fabulous. But your parents came in the 90s.
Yes.
So what is and you've experienced a lot of Kenyans from the 90s, including me.
Yes.
So what is your take about the Kenyans in the 90s who are in this country today?
They're a lot of fun. They care a lot about community. They care about one another. And I think they really like to band together and have a good time and support one another. So I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Fabulous. It's not just about the older people, it's also about the young people coming here, because or rather those who came in the 90s, this is their children. We're talking about, how old are you?
21.
21-year-old. Yes, the Kenyans who came in the 90s are mothers and fathers of those who have finished university. So proud of you to see you here today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys are great and keeping everybody together. You know, Kenyans tumekuwa wote pamoja for very many years, and I think we should keep up together. Na tuonanage every now and then. And everybody, thank you for coming anyway.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, tuonanange most of the time. We are Kenyans, and being Kenyan is our business. What is the life like in the 90s for you?
Life was very complicated because I was a Mokorino when I came, and the kids were not very welcoming.
The Mokorino in the 90s. Right now, look at the Mokorino in the house. So what did the UK do to you?
I'm not sure. I'm still trying to work it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
What has worked well for you in the UK?
What has worked well for me is I've been able to develop myself. I've got a family, and yeah.
Viewers, you are hearing from Mr. Shege. This is the UK. We're talking about the 90s. Kenyans celebrating past COVID-19. We want to look this good. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. I'm loving your attire today.
And I want to give a great appreciation to my dear friend, Macmillan Gossi Ragoi.
Give it up to Macmillan, because Macmillan has done an amazing job to put up this show. I've seen your work. Macmillan, how are you feeling right now?
Janet, I'm feeling great. It's so good to see our people once again having fun, doing what we like. You know, coming up to Christmas, we've had a very tough few years, but yeah, I feel good. And I'm so happy so many people paid and turned up for the event.
Fantastic. Kenyans of the 90s, we are looking at an association that is very busy and vibrant. What brought up the Kenyans of the 90s? As a leader, what do you tell us?
I think one of the things we have to do is do whatever you do with a passion. You have to like it, you know, and don't do it for publicity. Don't do it for fame. There are those who will say you're doing it for publicity, they're doing it for fame, but no. If you do it with a passion and love for the community, everything will work out.
And finally, your message to Kenyans here tonight, the Kenyans of the 90s, and the Kenyans who are out there who did not get your ticket for coming here tonight. What's your message?
Well, my message is first and foremost, join a Kenyan organization. It doesn't matter which one, whether it's regional, local, but join a Kenyan organization. Because COVID has taught us one thing. You can be very lonely in your house. So make sure you join a Kenyan organization and participate in their events. If there's a Mbuzi somewhere with Southeast, in Kent, in Liverpool, in Manchester, if you can make it, make sure that you go. Connect with our people. Thank you.
School yourselves to speak to people in such a way
that if they died the next day, you would be satisfied with the last thing that you said to them. But let me also remind you that not everyone will clap for you for doing a good job. Kuna wale walikuwa wanangojea koroga na dina zianguke. And you have to be careful when you have such people in your ship, because they are the ones who will sink the ship just because they cannot be captain. And also know this, they will not clap for you, probably because they have nothing to clap for in their lives. But never stop doing your best because some people do not give you credit. Juu mnajua siku hizi kila kampuni, familia, hata sasa WhatsApp group, kuna masiasa mingi, lakini Mungu wetu yuko. As it says in Isaiah 54 verse 17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment that shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, says the Lord.